And we are live. Hi, people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night to everybody who's out there in YouTube land or the world. And I'd like to thank you for coming. And what's today all about? What's this broadcast about? Well, this is about the SHIB update. So if anyone's paying attention to what's going on with SHIB, I'm here to tell you that SHIB has just announced that KOYO has just burned over 1 billion SHIB. This is awesome, and this is great news for us. But the only thing is that let's have a look at the price. This is SHIB's price. Can you see why this is a huge thing and why it's not being respected? Just two guesses why we're not being respected. We're not even getting our own people to focus on what SHIB is doing right now. We cannot get focused on what SHIB is doing. SHIB is actually promoting itself within itself because of the holders are not getting the message to people. KOYO is burning SHIB at an alarming rate. But what I don't understand is they've been doing this for 2 weeks now. KOYO's been burning SHIB for about 2 weeks. They've increased their number that they're burning. Now, they're not burning a lot every day because it's based on volume. They're 2% on the profit that they're burning. 2% on the profit that they're making off of their coin is being burned into SHIB. So it's solidifying their position as a mainstream coin. And that's the bottom line. So if their mainstream coin is doing this phenomenal, it's awesome. So why aren't we buying KOY? That's a good point. We should be buying KOY at an alarming rate. All of us that's in part of into the ecosystem or into believing in SHIB should be putting a bot together so that we make money on the volume. So it's not based on whether or not it goes up or down. It's based on the volume. So we put in our amount between 5 cents and adding a zero. That's our spread. And then if it goes up between 5 cents to, doesn't matter if it go up or down, as long as it's moving, as long as there's volume, we're making money. So that's what we want to do. We want to set up a bot so that the whole ecosystem, us, SHIB investors, are making money, and then we're watching it burn quicker. But the problem is this is only one coin. There's over 3,000 coins. Over 3,000 coins. If 1,000 of them did the exact same thing, we could see burns in the trillions every single day. Every single day. But KOY is only burning on the volume. So it's the exact same thing. We'd have to set up bots on every single coin going forward. And then we have to promote that coin saying they're solidifying themselves and they're gaining security, meaning that they're guaranteeing their spot as a coin because they're making money. Anything that's going to make you money or make them money is going to give them security. It doesn't matter if they start minting a whole bunch of coins or coming up with ways to fix their solutions because they're not SHIB. Because SHIB is on its own when it comes to that kind of stuff. They actually have someone in control of the coin. So take that with a grain of salt. And remember, this coin is under 2 cents. Anything under $1 is considered risky. Anything under a cent is considered extreme speculation. It's beyond it's beyond what they call the micro cap. It's a nano cap, beyond the nano cap because it's in the 4 zeros range, which means it's got to go to 2 zeros before it even makes a penny. So before it can, like, the risk tolerance is that you're investing in something that's not going to go anywhere. And I'm sorry to say this, but that's the way it is when it comes to investing. and investing strategies. Nobody covers it. No analysts cover it, nothing. And in order to have an analyst cover your stock or your coin, it has to breach the $2. If it doesn't, then there's only one analyst, and they're a speculative analyst, or they're a penny fund analyst that just keeps looking at it. But they don't. There's only one of them or two of them. It has to breach over $2, and then you get 4. It goes over 5, you get 6 to 7. Some of them get more because they have been in the market longer. So if you've been in the market, it solidifies your spot. But nothing solidifies like SHIB. Okay, nothing, because they're reducing supply. So when you're reducing supply, you're increasing demand eventually. Right now, they're not. So without further ado, we'll get to this disclaimer. So this isn't brokerage. I can't give you any brokerage advice or tell you to buy or sell. I'm just saying that anything that reduces supply increases demand. And SHIB definitely is decreasing supply. So if you look at SHIB, and these are the burn addresses that I was talking about before in my other videos. So if you want to know what's going on. So right now, KOYO just burned. This is their wallet. This is what I was talking about before. When you see this wallet, not the rest of them. That's the burn they just did 6 hours ago. 6 hours ago they did this burn. 1,104,224,812 burns in last 6 hours. What did SHIB do? SHIB sold off. Why? Well, there's 125 trillion coins out there that are in circulation that no one's holding. They're just floating. So people are trading it, and they can manipulate it based on the 125 trillion coins that's sitting in circulation right now. The rest are being held. The 400 and something trillion are being held. The rest of it is being traded. Like, look at this. This individual, someone just sold 1 billion tokens. They just sold 1 billion tokens. If they would have saw this first, do you think that they would have changed their mind? Possibly. But again, not understanding what is just going on. They don't understand it. If they don't understand it, they want nothing to do with it. But that's the bottom line. So what am I here to tell you about? I'm here to tell you about promoting SHIB. Because this is only one. KOYO is only one coin. There's over 3,000 coins. Hold up, 3,000 coins. There's only 3,000 coins in the marketplace. Or over 3,000 coins. Only one of them is burning SHIB. Why is that important? SHIB barium. We're going to burn SHIB. Right. Is bone burning SHIB? No. Why not? You're part of the ecosystem. You lead by example, right? Why aren't you burning SHIB? Why are you asking everybody to burn SHIB when you're not doing it? You lead by example, people. So you want 5% burns? They're not even giving you a 0% burn. So they're not supporting SHIB either. SHIB, the metaverse, isn't supporting SHIB. They don't have burns associated with every single transaction. You want everybody else to do it, but you don't want to do it. And you're promoting SHIB? No, you're promoting leash, bone, treat, Shiba swap. All these are associated with SHIB. But the development team has lost perspective. To get the people behind and you're the first, you should have the biggest burns going on. Because you're leading by example. So if you don't have a burn associated with it, the whole SHIB community shouldn't be behind the SHIB development team. And that's the bottom line. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is they're supposed to be the ones that come up with the biggest burns. They're the ones doing the most for the SHIB community. so they can get solidified. So Bone can get solidified. So SHIB can get solidified. So Retreat can get solidified. Shiboshis, all of those can get solidified if they burn SHIB, because then the ecosystem is actually working to do the exact same thing that they all want, and that is to make them even more money. How you make more money? You solidify yourselves with the security that you're going to go somewhere. And how do you do that? You burn SHIB because you know it's a depleting coin. And you should have implemented this when it started so that you'd have the whole community. They go, well, we want the whole community behind us. We want the whole SHIB community behind us. We want the 1.3 million investors. We want the 8 million followers all behind us. It's 3 million followers, by the way, not 8 million. I was just giving that as a reference. But you want all that behind you. But if you're not doing that, how are we going to get behind you? You want to make more coins? You want to put more coins on the marketplace? You want to make more money? You have to solidify yourself in a position where you're going to generate income. How are you going to do that? You put in burns or liquidate SHIB. You are going to do just that because SHIB is a depleting coin. Anything depleting or reducing or liquidating their coins is going to add value to your industry, your tokens, your metaverse, your Shiboshis, your NFTs that you're coming out with is going to give you more and more and more demand on your coins. So if you want to do that, that's exactly what you want to do. And you want me to be a validator, you want me to do be a business in your association, but you're not standing behind what you were supposed to in the first place. And work with SHIB. See, work with SHIB, create with us, create content with us. I'm creating you. I'm pointing my finger in your direction, telling you SHIB Army, SHIB community needs to focus on what they are doing for the SHIB ecosystem. They are doing nothing. So if they're doing nothing, we support nothing. That's the bottom line. We are supporting KOYO. KOYO, we can see that it's burning, it's solidifying itself, and it's getting itself in a position where we can see exactly what they are doing. And they're doing exactly what they said they would do. Now, the 125 trillion coins that are being manipulating right now, that supply needs to come down drastically for us to see any kind of momentum to the upside. Because people just don't get it. They just don't get it. And until they do, we have to reduce supply. I would love for us to have 4 million followers, 400 million followers. I would love for everybody to buy at least 1 million SHIB. You don't have to. I'm not telling you to buy 1 million SHIB. I'm saying it would be nice to see us get to that level because I would like to see everybody become better off. And the only way to do that would be to have everybody start paying attention to companies like KOYO and actually setting up a strategy where they can make money. If they put a bot to work for themselves and put the spread in there between 5 and, like I said, 3 zeros 999 or 3 zeros 98, it would. I don't think it would drop below 9, but who knows, right? It's today's market. Who knows? But anyway, it's at 1.5 cents right now, US. So, but they are burning it, and they can show it on their burns because it's right here where they're burning it. So we support those that are burning it, and then 1.9 million% increase because we had 0 yesterday. Now we have 1.9 billion, 9 million, 1.9 million% increase because we had 0 burns yesterday. So this is big, huge step in the right direction, and everybody has to see that. So if you're not paying attention, you're just missing out. And this is what I'm trying to say to you is I can't stress it enough that this is where you need to be. You need to be focused. So if you're not in SHIB, just look at it. Right now, it costs you $11 US to buy 1 million SHIB. Would I put any more than that in there? No. You don't need to. You put in KOYO, you put in a bot to make money for you. Because whether or not it goes up or down in that frame, you're making money. You have to adjust it once it gets over 5 cents. Absolutely. You change the bot, make it from 4 cents to 11 cents, and then you make an adjustment. But anyway, you're making money if it goes up or down on volume. And the volume is what sets off the value of KOYO. Because KOYO makes money and then it sends it to the burn portal on the profit. 2%. That's it. That's all they're doing is 2%. What is SHIB doing? What is the SHIB ecosystem doing for SHIB? Oh, we're going to put a burn associated with Shibarium. SHIB Arium. But there's nothing on bone. No. Is there anything on leash? No. And you want us to support you? Yeah. Okay, well, when the community gets together, the community support those that support themselves. You are not leading by example. You're leading by I don't do as I do as I preach kind of attitude. Well, how many of us follow those that do as I do, not do as I preach? People follow people who do as they do. So when they say they're going to do something, they do it. The development team still hasn't caught on to this aspect of it, because if they did, they would solidify bone, they would solidify leash with a burn associated with SHIB on every single transaction, just like Koi. And Koi's doing 2%. So what does that tell you? Because you guys are so far behind, the development team is so far behind, they would need to increase it to 6%, 3 times more than KOYO, in order to solidify themselves as the ecosystem of SHIB. So leash, bone, shibarium, shitoshi, shiboshis, treat, anything that's coming up, Shiba Swap 2.0, all of them would have to be associated with burning SHIB in order to get the whole ecosystem behind you. But when they see that you're not doing anything that supports the SHIB community, why would they take part in anything that you have to say? And that's the bottom line, guys. SHIB.io. SHIB.io. This is the metaverse. This is their metaverse that they're putting forward by the third floor, telling everybody they put the SHIB symbol because they want the 1.3 million investors. They want the 3 million followers to support SHIB. But what are they doing to support SHIB? Just putting their face on it. That's it. That's all they're doing, just to get that support. But we're not. We're in the community. We're trying to make money by liquidating SHIB, by guaranteeing our spot that we're going to deplete the 125 trillion that's not being held. We're trying to solidify that. Shibarium SHIB ecosystem isn't. They're not even dots on a map. They're not solidifying themselves in SHIB. So you need to solidify yourselves. The development team need to pay attention to these videos so they listen to the people and understand they need to start solidifying themselves in SHIB. And that goes for every single company out there. SHIB is the only coin that is buying back their coins all the time. There's no replenishment. There's no one, not one person that controls SHIB. SHIB is on its own. It's part of the SHIB community. We're the holders. We are responsible. We're the CEOs of the company. CEOs of the company need to get together and say, you want to get into SHIB, you need to come up with a burn strategy. You need to buy SHIB and you need to burn it. And you need to do it in such a way that it doesn't cost you anything, but you want to make sure that you're at least reducing the supply of SHIB. liquidating it, like KOYO is with a 2% burn, like Willie's when they said that they were going to do a 4% burn or 3% burn. They're solidifying themselves, but they haven't done it, so they haven't done anything. So then the SHIB community can't back them. You understand what I'm saying? SHIB community can only back those that back themselves. So if we're not getting backed, we're not going to promote. We're not going to promote. We're not going to say anything. But we are going to tell the metaverse, listen, you put SHIB on everything that you're doing. Everything that you're doing, you're putting SHIB on it, which is wrong because you're not supporting SHIB. If you're supporting it, you're putting a burn associated with every coin that you're putting out there. If you do that, you're going to solidify yourselves, secure your spot in the marketplace. And that's what we're all trying to get to. You want to secure your spot. So every single coin, every single company can solidify themselves by getting into SHIB because SHIB is reducing its supply all the time. So it's doing buybacks all the time. But right now, we're not seeing those come back into the marketplace. And people are not paying attention to the burns at all. So if you're not paying attention to the burns, you're missing out. And that's the bottom line. And this is your host, Will. I'm so happy that you came by and stopped by, and I wish you all the best. God bless you all. Jesus loves you. Remember, this is Good Sunday. So Good Sunday is the rise of Christ, born again. After he saved us from sin, he rose so that you would know that he was the Christ, that he's the Messiah, and that everybody would follow him. I'm trying to get you to follow those that are burning SHIB so that you understand what it means to be solidified, your position. You're securing your spot so you're guaranteeing you're going to make money. We just don't know when. We need more companies like KOYO come up. We need more coins like KOYO. If KOYO comes up, 5 or 6 more coins are going to come up once they see KOYO start to increase its value. Why is KOYO making more money? Why are they going to 6 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents, 9 cents, 10 cents very rapidly? They just came out this year. Why are they going up? Because they're solidifying their position because of SHIB. Do you understand? You get it? I hope you do. Because once it catches on, it's going to be a snowball effect. And that's what that snowball effect that I was trying to talk to you guys about before was it takes only one to realize where the potential is. The potential is that if you don't buy SHIB, you're going to miss out. And that's the bottom line. But I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just saying, if you don't buy it, you miss out because it's reducing supply. They're buying back their coins, guys. I can't tell you this enough. When your company buys back their shares, it might go down initially, but the end results are it always goes up because there's less supply, bigger demand. Less supply, bigger demand. The more we burn, the more we earn. That's our ticket to getting where we need to go. Anyway, thank you. I'm your host, Will. It was a pleasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe at the bottom. I can't keep my promise if I don't get monetized. And what I meant by that is, if you missed my other videos, which probably most of you have by the looks of the attendance, I would say that you have. And I'm going to express again, my promise to you, the SHIB community, was this. Because I am not monetized currently, and this is 2023, April the 9th, early in the morning in Canada, this was my promise to you as the community. I would burn 80% of whatever YouTube pays me. YouTube is not supporting me. Okay? So if they were, they would try and solidify themselves as a Google, as a representative to help me help them burn and associate themselves with the burn for the whole community could be behind YouTube. And then they would understand the power of SHIB. But they're not. So I'm counting on the SHIB community to help me to get monetized and to get 1.3 million or 4 million or 5 million or 6 million people to watch my channel so that I can show you live that I can do these burns on it every month on the 27th or 28th of every month because the checks come out the 27th, but I got to get them, right? So once I get them in the mail, or if they send it to me through my PayPal account, I can show you where that money is coming from, and then I can burn 80% of that for you live on here so that you can follow me. And then I would guarantee, or I would solidify SHIB as a representative of the SHIB community. But thank you so much. I look forward to working with every single one of you. And I want to comment on every single one of your posts. But that can't happen unless we get out there and get this message heard loud and proud for the whole SHIB community. Anyway, peace out, guys. I love you all. Take good care of yourselves. And don't forget that Jesus loves you. All right. Ciao.